Hello everyone, welcome to Academic Dream Channel. Academic Dream Channel is a classroom for B.Ed level. Let us see today we are going to discuss very important topic of the subject action research. Action research is one of the very important paper in B.Ed course, and our point of discussion is today what are the steps of action research. Already in our previous videos, in our previous classes, we have learned about different concepts regarding action research, about the definition of action research, about the importance of action research, merit and demerit of action research, and so on. So, along with that, as a student of B.Ed level, as a teacher trainee, you must know what are the different steps of action research, or how can we do practically the action research. So steps are very important. If you go through different books regarding action research, you will see there in different books, different authors, different writers have put forward different steps in different books. So you no need to be confusion that in different books there are different steps. But more or less the steps are same. After studying a number of books, it is seen that most of the authors are in the viewpoints, most of the authors have put forward these 6 points to do action research. So I can say definitely these all are the 6 steps or 6 stages or 6 steps which or 6 points which are mostly accepted, which are definitely the steps of action research. First of all, identification of problem. As you know, action research are basically very important research for the teachers in school. So a teacher need to do action research to solve different problems of the learners to make his teaching effective. So what is the first duty of the researcher? To identify, identification of problem. What is the problem for action research? Without problem, there will be meaningless to do the action research. Suppose the problem is that one of the problem may be here. Many problems are there for action research. One of the problem may be poor performance in social science. Suppose in class 9, children of a particular year, in the whole year, in unit test, in periodic test, in half-yearly test, it is seen that children or student of class 9 always secure 4 marks. So it may be one of the problem for action research for the social science teacher or the group of teacher or group of teacher in the staff to find out why it is so. The students are very good, they show very good performance in other subjects like mathematics, science, why they show very poor performance in social science. So the problem may be a study on the poor performance of children in social science in class 9. So in this way, if you go through deeply my previous videos, you will understand what are the different problems for action research. So it is one of the problem for action research, poor performance in social science, or you can say the problem is like that. What are the different problems? Yes, like that. Uh, a study on the poor performance of student of class 9 in social science. Next, defining delimit. So, what is the delimit? What is the boundary of the study? Where we are going to study? So, we are going to study in class 9. That is the delimitation. In class 9 of a particular school. And what is the problem? Problem is this one, poor performance. So, why is the poor performance? So, we must define that. What is the meaning of poor performance? We can compare the poor performance with the results of other subjects. So, we can define in that way. Delimit means within the class 9. And the subject is only social science. Explain the problem. Later on, we must define the problem, we must delimit the area. That means giving the boundary of the problem, that is delimited. So boundary is the class 9. And the subject for the problem is only in social science. Then, so dear learners, dear trainees, if you go through books, if you go to the market, you will get a number of books regarding action research. But here you will get a number of problems also. Here you will get a number of steps. But understanding of this term is very difficult. Not only difficult, along with difficulties you need good attention. So you must understand very clearly what is the definition, what is the meaning of delimiting, what is the meaning of explaining, then listing and analyzing the causes of problem. So a teacher must guess, a teacher must think on the problem. Why the children get poor marks in social science? So he should make a list of the causes, probable causes. Suppose one of the cause may be traditional method of lecture method. Traditional method like textbook method may be one of the cause. Next, formulation of action hypothesis. So hypothesis may be like that. The teacher or the individual who go for action research, hypothesis, that means taking a decision that poor performance in social science of the student of class 9 may be due to the traditional method of teaching. So poor performance, one of the hypotheses may be poor performance is due to traditional method of teaching in class 9. Then that is the hypothesis, that means decision, why it is so poor. Then design. So if you think only design, it will be problem. So I have written in another word, planning for action research. So designing and planning is same term in case of action research. So we should plan for the action research. Who will help in this aspect? What are the methods will be applied? How the data will be collected? Which method will be applied for data collection? Whether interview, whether questionnaire, whether other method will be applied. So in designing and planning, even the method of data collection will be included. And finally, the teacher will come to the conclusion. After the teacher, according to the hypothesis, the teacher will apply some new method of teaching in class 9 to teach social science. The teacher may arrange time to time discussion, lecture come discussion. The teacher may give some project work. The teacher may apply the concept of Dalton plan, giving some assignment. So in this way, leaving the traditional method like lecture and textbook method, the teacher will apply some new method according to the hypothesis. And finally, after a period of 1 month, 2 months, 4 months, when the teacher will see, after a certain period, when the teacher will see that yes, due to traditional method, the result was poor. The new method come to fruitful. That means new method, due to the application of new method, the student of class 9 in social science showing good performance. So that will be the that acceptance of hypothesis, yes, and the poor performance was due to the traditional method. So finally the teacher will draw the conclusion and will take some decision also what to do to solve the problem. So actually conclusion and taking decision also we can write here, conclusion and decision also. Conclusion and decision. So what will be the conclusion? That conclusion will be the children of class 9 should be taught by some new method and technique like project, Dalton scheme, and so that the concept of Dalton scheme, not purely Dalton scheme like giving assignment, arranging discussion, and that will be the decision what will be done in further to teach the children of class 9 to ensure their good performance. So in this way, you must understand, so here big note is not important, or here explanation of each point in the written form is not important. Your understanding is very important. If you know what are the different steps and what is the meaning of all these steps, then you can create yourself the problem of action research. You can understand the different problems of action research, and you can write according to your own style of writing to explain each point. So I think so you are following and you understood better today. We will learn about some other topics related to action research. We will meet once again.